of its hinges, cut through the canvas that is painted up blue skies. Leave a tip for all those wandering, stuck at the bus stop.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Swift Guitar Lessons for something that I haven't done in a long time, a featured artist showcase, this time featuring the very talented Emmett Drueding. What's up, man?
What's up, man? It's good to see you.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Coming all the way down to the shore from the city.
Oh, it's an honor.
Real quick, can you introduce yourself to everybody, let them know what you do?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Emmett Drueding, and I'm from Philly. I play guitar and teach guitar, but I also I do a lot of performing. It's kind of like what I love to do the most, and songwriting.
So I had heard The Waiting Game on Instagram, and we go way back. My band, The Rivals, played a lot of the same venues in Philadelphia as Emmett, and I was like absolutely mesmerized by the finger picking and the chord progression in the song The Waiting Game, which you just heard a little bit of. And real quick, could you like just show us the basic chord forms that you're using for your verse section?
Sure. So essentially, it's built around a lot of the ways I started writing, especially over the pandemic when I was at home, is I would create like a track first, right, and then I would sing on top. And I found that what was kind of cool is you would get this, you'd really get more of like almost like a jazzy kind of variance in your vocal. I don't know why that is for me, but
a lot more flexibility.
I just hands off the guitar. I was able to just like kind of feel the tune more, and then building the the melody that way and the vocal like presentation that way, and it was kind of fun. So so a lot of this stuff that I've been writing, I start with the guitar part. So for a song like this, I would sit there and I'm like, all right, noodling around on a guitar part, but
so
it starts on it's an F chord, but it's a D. You know what I mean? For those of us who are capo, and I'll probably just refer to them as if the capo wasn't on, just for the easier to think about shapes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so I have a D shape here, and then I go to that that dominant chord that's going to take us to our 4 chord, which is classic move. Take the 1 chord, go there, boom. That's like a bluesy thing. Anything, so many different versions of that, right? And then I'm hanging here, and then the curveball is sort of this B flat here.
That's like a borrowed chord shape.
Yeah, and I mean in reality again D flat here, but it's going to come, and what it's going to do is kind of be a passing chord to our A or C, depending on how you look at it. So I got this, it's all kind of about the transitions, right? Yeah. This is creating tension to go to here. Yeah. And then this creates tension to go to here. Yeah. A little passing moment there, just to kind of add some fun into it, and get our ear out of just hearing the same old sort of 1-4-5 kind of thing, which is a wonderful chord progression. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you see that pretty often in blues, a sharped 5. Right. And then
exactly.
And then like your picking technique, you have the thumb pick. Is it a straight Travis style pattern? Or?
It is Travis picking, but it's with the idea of like being able to kind of jump to strumming, right? You know what I mean? And that technique in particular, it's something that when I'm teaching new students, I'm sort of like, hey, what works for you? Because I have a weird way of playing guitar, but like my big thing is like, some people will be like, I don't actually strum with this typically, unless I really want like, some sort of like, really pounding thing. I actually strum with my index finger and go up with the pad.
And you're kind of paintbrushing.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you do it long enough, you sit there and people are like, how do you get better at that? Because your finger always gets stuck in the beginning.
Yeah, right.
When I decided to commit to playing like that, I would just pick the guitar up, and this because it's about repetition. I'd just be like, until it like started sounding okay.
It starts off very harsh, and then as you get more and more, as the muscle memory developes, you just become more and more delicate.
Exactly. Your fingers kind of fall in line, you know what I mean? Again, back to the sort of the idea is that, yes, it's, right, I am going like, 6, 4, 5, 4. Ideally, I might be, sometimes I might not do it. Who knows, you know what I mean?
Improvising with
two. But if I'm thinking of like, right, and it's always like, you talk about, Tommy Mayo talks about that boom chick style, right? So it's like, you kind of get a mute going on your bottom, your 4, your 5, and your 6. And you're kind of going, and then, right, you know what I mean? And, so that's the verse.
Cool. So we're going to put all that to work now. We're going to listen to Emmett perform his tune, The Waiting Game. And is that released yet, or is that coming out?
Yeah, it came out. It's actually out today. So it's whenever you're seeing this, it's available. And it's on all the platforms. And if you just try to struggle spelling my name, luckily you can probably look in the.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link down in the description. Link down in the description so you can download this tune or find it on Spotify. And then in addition to that, you're also going to perform a cover for us. What do you have?
Yeah, I got "Don't Think Twice, It's All Right." I felt like it was the right time. You know, he's big as ever right now.
We're in the Dylan revival right now.
Yeah, so I figured we'd get into that one.
Cool. I'm going to jump behind the camera and we're going to start recording some original music.
Here we go. One. A long time ago, but it feels like yesterday. Drinking in the woods with my friends, talking about playing a New York stage. I'd packed my bags when the time did come. I was waiting for the train, but the schedule got fucked up. Or maybe it was me, lying on the floor, feeling like there's an anvil on my chest. But I guess I'm only 33, there's still time for me to reconcile and find my way back. Hey, you gotta walk that road to find the peace of mind. Drop that crystal ball and kick the door right off its hinges. Cut through the canvas that is painted up blue skies. Leave a tip for all those wandering, stuck at the bus stop. Everybody's got a dream, everybody wants a scheme. And then there's the ones at the bottom. You say this is the floor, under the carpet there's a door. And down there they can't pick or choose the way you're gonna lose. So what you gonna do? What's a kid like you to do? You better dust yourself off, put a thumb into the wind, reconcile and find your way back. Hey, you gotta walk that road to find a peace of mind. Drop that crystal ball and kick the door right off its hinges. Cut through the canvas that is painted up blue skies. Leave a tip for all those wandering, stuck at the bus stop. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, that light I never know. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. But don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child, I'm told. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye's too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't a-saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's all